Okay, hello again. We're getting right back into it. We just got done taking care of some Defias boys in Westfall, but we still have the objective of the River Knoll Pause. So we're just gonna get right back into it and get started immediately. So what we have this area up here where my cursor is. That's usually where I go to get the Knoll Pause, but that area was really farmed out last time I was on. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to start in this little field back here behind the farms and try to find some gnolls over that way. So we can find them. We'll be able to hopefully farm out some of these mobs before having to make our way back all the way over to the other side. Honestly, I really gotta say something about the quantity of mobs you gotta kill for a quest. This quest over here, People's Militia, Defias Pillager and Defias Looter, kill 15 of each. It took me like an entire hour to just kill enough of those to get quest credit. And yes, granted that there was a lot of competition in the area, as they're having to fight other people for the tags. But even still, it's like that's 30 mobs you got to kill just for quest credit. It's a little bit much. The null pause not as bad, not nearly as bad. I mean, there's only 8, but the drop rate is pretty low, as I was talking about last time. Let's see if I can get this battered chest. Should be inside here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, it's pretty low drop rate, but usually you can find a decent spot where people aren't really like paying a whole lot of attention, and that's what this spot back here is. Ooh, we are almost at full inventory. We're gonna have to go back to a vendor pretty soon. Okay, so that's packed in a little too tight, so we're gonna go ahead and get this guy over on the edge first. Come here, you. It's not turning around, so we're gonna come out from front. Relax, little girl. Sorry, I got my dogs in here with me. What's that? +1 agility, +2 stamina? I kind of what I got more. Hey, relax. Goodness. Everything's fine. You want to go outside? Is that what you want? Okay. She wants to go outside. Give me just a moment. Come on, little bud. That's Tundra, my Great Pyrenees. She has a penchant for wanting to just be outside all the time. If you leave her inside too long, she'll get a little antsy. Okay, I think I see another guy over here. Let's go and get him as well. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Gimme. Alright. I love opening with Garrote rather than backstab. It just does more damage over time. There we go. Alright, that's 4 of 8 null pause. Let's see if we have any more down this way. Okay, there's another one. Got the same level range as well. So he should be able to drop me a paw as well. Let's go over this way. Make sure that guy over there doesn't path over here. Nice. Inventory is full. Hey, get over here. Got me. Yeah, that's a boy. You ever notice all like the beast races are basically just a cross between a human and a common animal. Like these gnolls are literally just upright fucking hyenas. All right, another gnoll paw. Nice. And then you look at like murlocs; they're just fish people. And you have the furbogs, which are just bear people. It's like every race in this game is every beast race. I mean, it's just a some dude got bored and plowed a farm animal. Right. Let's keep it going. There's a mongrel over here. I should be able to tag him. There we go. I'll make sure no one's looking behind me. Yeah. Oh, it's like I got some competition out here. It's fine. Let's get this guy. Come here, brute. This one might be a little too high level for me. I might not get the paw. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we still get the paw from it. Very nice, very nice. I was a little worried about that. You guys are a little too bunched up. Can't really go after them safely. Oh, but you, though. You are another story. Ah, shit. I am missing the garrote. Drink a potion on my watch. Swift Thistle. That's actually pretty decent. That is actually something I do need. Swift Thistle's used for thistle tea later on. Come here, brute. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Here, let's go ahead and use evasion real quick. Okay, your turn. Should be able to do this without popping a potion. Famous last words, right? Alright, we got lucky. We got real lucky there. Hang on. Sounds like my dog wants back in. Good girl. Bean, be chill, please. Okay. You know what? I think I need to down one of my food items real quick. Get a food buff going. I keep forgetting that I don't have a food buff on. There we go. Even if it's just a little bit, every little bit helps. A lot of people ignore the food buffs. It's just not smart. Come here, you. I might get ya. I only need one more paw. Gotta keep my head on a swivel, make sure I'm not gonna get attacked from behind. Yep, not yet. Well, I am very glad that these guys all the way out here will still give me the null paws. Oh, that's a dust devil. We don't want to get next to him. Oh, over here. Grab that guy. Hopefully we can get lucky with him. love those bleeds. Get past armor. Does good, decent damage over time. That's also if you're into PvP, that's how you get around heavy armor classes like warriors and paladins. You just bleed them up. Come here. I need to have a word with you, Mr. Knoll. Come on, quit missing, just slash him up. There we go. We got him. Still no paw, though. See, this is what I'm talking about. Atrocious drop rate. Yeah. Oh, that's a knuckle duster. That's not even the same species. I might be able to get this guy over here. Let's see. We'll get him from this angle. Hopefully he doesn't pull anyone. If he does, we'll just run. Okay, it's just a couple herbalists. They'll be fine. Alright. Big potion. Just gonna try to hope and get a gouge in. There we go. Thank you for running. There's my null paw. It's about damn time. Oh, of course you got a null paw too. When it... What's that? Green tea leaf. Instantly heals 30 damage. Also, it restores 60 mana over 10 seconds. Oh wow, I totally forgot that item existed. I'm actually going to take that. That's actually pretty okay. It's like a minor healing. It heals a lot less than just like a regular healing potion, but healing's healing, right? Alright, so these quests are now complete. So let's go ahead and head our way back to town. Took long enough too. I mean, Jesus. Well, the null portion was pretty quick, honestly, in comparison. But the People's Militia stuff took way too long. I am just glad I was able to get it completed out here without having to go to Moonbrook. Moonbrook is instant death for some people. And I do not want to tempt fate. There's a dust devil over there. Yeah, there he is. Let's try and stay out of range. We don't want to attract him. Let's see. Yeah, there's Sentinel Hill straight ahead this way. Need to clean up some inventory space here. Use some of this leather I've got stacked up. So after this, I think we're gonna head back over towards Loch Modan, because I don't think we have like a follow-up quest that's like decent to do here. I think we need to gain a little more experience before running into Moonbrook or going into the hills behind Moonbrook, because those mobs are all like level 18, 19. It's not very safe, you know. And this leveling challenge is all about taking it slow, taking it safe, making sure you do not die ever. So when you die, you are done. Alright. take this. Okay. Yeah, the next quest wants me to kill a bunch of guys that are commonly found behind the town of Moonbrook. So they'll be up in the hills. So that's what I was afraid of. Very unfortunate. And this is the Knoll's Paws done. What's that? No, garbage. Okay. There's a vendor right over here. So let's go talk to him. Let's see. Do not need Peace Bloom or Dalren Sharp. These empty wallets can go away. Fine leather belt. Bye bye. Heavy short bow. Briarthorn. Chunk of boar meat. Oh, a hook tusk. Belt. Egg. More meat. More just random junk that I don't need. Let's see. I could sell that. Sell the minor mana potion. That's kind of useless. Let's see. See, does this share a cooldown with a potion? It does not. Oh, it's food. Okay. Never mind. That's nowhere near what I thought it was. So we can just get rid of that. Alright, get rid of this worn chainmail vest. This fractured canine. Oh, we need to go back to Stormwind and turn in the simple pocket watch. Let's see. I don't need the boar meat or the tusk. Okay, let's go ahead and make use of some of these things that we picked up. So let's make the light leather. Okay. Do we have more hide to cure? We do not. We kind of need to go skinning again to get some more hides for our gear. That's okay. We'll get around to it eventually. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do our first aid. Oh, we don't need to. We're already in wool, so we can just vendor what we have. Get that all out of here. God, it feels so bad to just vendor stuff that I could throw on the auction house. Let's move these down here. Okay, that's a good touch. It's nice and cleaned up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so I believe we are done in this area for now. So we will make our way down to Loch Modan. But we'll take a pit stop in Stormwind. We got this pocket watch to turn in. We are only halfway to our next level, so we're not going to stop by any trainers or anything. Okay, back to Stormwind. So yeah, that's the plan for right now. Stop at a Stormwind. We got most of our skills. Let's see. We probably should update our skinning because it's 126 of 150. Same with cooking if we can. We'll stop by a cooking trainer. We'll stop in at Old Town. There's a few trainers there we can go talk to. And after that, we got quite a few quests out in out in Loch Modan we can work on. I think we might be the right level for the southeastern quest chains that are available. That's I remember there's a quest to kill a bunch of trogs in an archaeological dig. There is an escort at a caravan, and there is a hunter's lodge all the way over on the southeastern side, which will give us access to a bunch of animal killing quests, which we can use to get some more skins. So I think that's what we're going to work on next. And that should get us to level 18, maybe to 19 if we stay out there and focus on it. Okay. Let's mount up. It's so funny. It's like there's so many people online doing this challenge, but no one's in the cities. Ooh, delayed. The rogue has died at level 21 in Red Ridge Mountains. F's in the chat. Alright, so our skinning trainer is going to be right around the corner here, so we can go talk to him, or her. Skinning trainer, do the next level. Ah, 50 silver. It hurts. That's okay, though. Do we have any recipes? No recipes. What about you? You got anything for me? No, not until leatherworking 110. Leatherworking is at 102 right now. Let's take a look. Yeah. You could power level some things, but I kind of want... That's what I want right there. I want the fine leather tunic. But I need one more cured light hide to get it. So what I'm going to do while I'm here is I'm going to get some coarse thread and some fine thread. We're just going to sit on that for a little bit until we get the pieces we need. Oh, we need to get a little bit of salt as well. Do you have any salt? There you go. At least 2 pieces of salt. Okay, so that's that. Let's head on over. The rock vodka is dead. Level 7 Teldrassil. It sucks when you see people that can't even get to level 10. Like, it just really tells you that that person is just rushing it. Okay, so here we are. We are in the Pig and Whistle Tavern. And here is our cooking trainer. Oh, we've got some things I can do. Let's go ahead and get those. Cooking supplies. You got any recipes I don't know? Smoked sagefish. That's very good.
See you later.
Right, let's go and learn that. But like I thought, no further advancement in cooking until I can get the book. We need the advanced cookbook. I don't think this guy has. I think this guy just has low-level recipes.
You need something?
Yeah, he just has a few recipes. So. But if you're ever missing any low-level recipes and you want to be a completionist, that's your guy to go to. Okay, so that's done. So now we need to go to the Cathedral District and talk to the architect. That's who this compass belongs to. Oh, it's a compass, not a pocket watch. I was calling it a pocket watch this whole time. Wait, that's Dwarf Town, right? Yeah, we don't want to go to Dwarf Town. We want to go this way. To the cathedral. Look at those alabaster spires. Oh no. Rock Vodka died because he went AFK to let the dogs out. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. And he was a rogue too. He could have just stealthed. I think it was a rogue. Either a rogue or a druid. And again, if you're a druid, if you're a druid on Alliance, you are a night elf, and you can just go shadow meld. No excuse. Double wide. Did you have any luck? Oh, thank you, Double Wide. It's of no practical use to me, but the sentimental value. Needless to say, thank you for bringing this to me. At some cost to your own well-being, not to mention the time it took to go all the way down to Westfall. You have my gratitude. And have this as a token of my thanks. 7 whole silver. How you like that?
Have a good one.
7 whole silver. Absolutely worth my time. What is this? Stormwind census. Welcome to Stormwind. I am one of the city's officers, aiding the citizenry of the city through our census bureau. If you are in need of locating someone specific, then I might be able to assist you. Through arcane methods and sharpened mental discipline, I am able to access these records. If you have business with me, then please proceed. Oh, so he's probably a quest contact for a very, very specific quest. Tregor the Warrior has died at level 13 in Loch Modan. That doesn't bode well for me, because that's where I'm going. F's in the chat. We're posting a lot of F's in the chat today. I guess that's kind of just what happens. I mean, these guilds are linked, so we can see the deaths from any guild on the server. Well, any of the official guilds on this server. And there are a lot of people doing this challenge. That makes sense that you're gonna be seeing a lot of people dying. Let's go and move this down to here. Fill the gap. Okay, we were at like 1 gold 60 when we came in here. Now we're down under a gold. This game is expensive. Classic is expensive as hell. Well, if you're staying up on your skills and you're staying up on your professions and all that, yeah, this game is really damn expensive. All right, let's take a ride. We are going to Thalzamar, Loch Modan. Let's see, our quests are going to be in defense of the King's lands and Iron Band's excavation. It's going to be Stone Splinter Shamans and Bone Snappers. So we're going to have to go beat those guys up. The Mountaineers tell me you're quite brave and capable, Double Wide. We need a dwarf like you around here. The Trog problem isn't getting any better. The reserves have been called to the front, and we're all alone out here. But now that we have a seasoned rogue here, let's see what you can do. Go out and kill 10 Stone Splinter Shaman and 10 Stone Splinter Bone Snappers. Let's see if you live up to your reputation, Trog Slayer. Of course, he doesn't tell me where to go to kill him. So if memory serves, they're either like really deep in that mountain valley that we killed the other ones at, and or they are out on the islands in the middle of the loch. So I'm hoping they're on the islands, because I don't really want to go super deep into the Trog Valley, because you can get caught behind enemy lines there, and that could be very difficult to get out of. But thankfully, I have gained some experience since the last time I was there, and more importantly, points in Camouflage and Master of Discipline, or Master of Deception, I mean. So that will make it a lot easier for me to stealth around. We are doing subtlety up to only a certain point, though. We're just going to take the best talents from subtlety, and then we're going to dump the rest of it into combat, because there's going to come a point where we need to kind of upgrade out of daggers. And combat is pretty much the way to go when it comes to classic rogue PvE. So you just have too many good what's all that? Oh, footlockers. You just have too many good cooldowns and offensive talents in combat. It's just really, really good. You know, honestly, let's take a look here. Let's see how deep we want to go into subtlety, since we're on a flight path anyways. So we're going to take another couple points into camouflage. So that's going to give us 10 points, get us down here into the 3rd tier. So that gives us initiative, ghostly strike, and improved ambush. So improved ambush, yeah, we're going to want that. At least for now, because it's going to really ramp up our damage output in our openers. And we are going to need, I believe we need to have a dagger in order to use that. Next we have Ghostly Strike. Let's see, 40 energy. A strike that deals 125% weapon damage and increases your chance to dodge by 15% for 7 seconds. Awards 1 combo point. So yeah, that's really good. Really, really good. So we're very likely going to take that. So that's 3 points there, 1 point there. And then we have initiative. Gives you a 25% chance to add an additional combo point to your target when using your ambush, garrote, or cheap shot ability. So 25, 50, 75% chance to get an extra combo point. So we've got more damage from ambush, or more opportunities to get a critical strike with ambush. We got a really good defensive strike, and we have combo point rampage. So those are pretty good. So we'll probably end up taking Ghostly Strike, and the ambush for opening. Then we get access to improved sap, and that's just honestly really strong. The ability to not come out of stealth when sapping is kind of important. So important that in later versions of the game they just made that baseline. It's like just screw it. You're not going to come out of stealth when you sap. Setup gives you 50% chance to add a combo point to your target after dodging their attack or fully resisting one of their spells. Another very strong ability. And then we have Serrated Blades. Causes your attacks to ignore 28 of your target's armor and increases the damage dealt by your Rupture ability by 10%. The amount of armor reduced increases with your level. So this is pretty necessary if we're going to be staying in sub, because that also gets us down to hemorrhage, and hemorrhage is just great. We have Dirty Deeds, reduces the energy cost of your cheap shot and garrote by 10, and another rank to get you to 20 cost reduction. Preparation, yeah, prep's pretty good. So good it has a 10-minute damn cooldown. Oh gosh. Heightened Senses increases your stealth detection and reduces the chance that you are hit by spells and ranged attacks by 2%. Then come down here to Deadliness, increase your attack power by 10% total. So it's just a damage buff. And then Premeditation, when used, adds 2 combo points to your target. You must add 2 or use these combo points within 10 seconds, or the combo points are lost with a 2-minute cooldown. So it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent for like stacking combo points onto someone, and then just like getting to 5 combo points like almost immediately. Because you use that, you get an extra combo point from initiative right here. When you gives an additional 25% chance to add additional combo point to your target when you use ambush, garrote, or cheap shot ability. So you're likely going to be opening with ambush or garrote or anything like that. So in ambush, I believe, well, I might be wrong, because I think I might be remembering a later version of ambush, because I remember ambush like adding 2 combo points from the first usage, and this would give an additional combo, so that'd be 3. And pre-med, it just gives you 5 combo points off the rip. And then you can just go right into a 5-point eviscerate or a 5-point slice and dice and just start tearing people apart. So a lot of really good talents in subtlety, but they're more all about the opener. Like once you've come out of the opener and you're stuck in combat for a long time, like you're fighting a boss, or even worse, a raid boss, you lose a lot of your damage potential, because you're out in combat now. Like you're not in your openers, unless you want to use like Vanish and then kind of try and give it an extra ambush off or something like that. But let's look at combat. Combat is, in my opinion, probably the strongest spec for Classic. So you have improved Gouge, really important. Improved Sinister Strike, reduces the casting cost of Sinister Strike by 6. You have Lightning Reflexes, more dodge. So good defensive. Then we have Deflection, increase your parry chance. So you get up to 5% parry chance, which leads into Riposte. And Riposte is really strong. It has a 6-second cooldown, costs 10 energy. A strike that becomes active after parrying an opponent's attack. This attack deals 150% weapon damage and disarms the target for 6 seconds. Really strong. And that coming from Deflection, if you take 5 points in it, which you need to in order to get to Riposte, you're going to be increasing your parry chance by an additional 5% through talents. So this is going to be going off quite often. Endurance reduces the cooldown of your sprint and evasion abilities, very strong. Improved Sprint gives a 50% chance to remove all movement impairing effects when you activate your sprint ability. 2 ranks means it's going to go up to 100%, so you just activate that to get out of any route. Improved Kick gives your kick a 50% chance to silence the target for 2 seconds. Ranks up twice, so you get to 100% again. Then we have Dagger Spec, increases your chance to get critical strikes with daggers by up to 5%. Dual Wield Spec increases the damage done by your offhand weapon by 10%. Ranks 5 times. It can be up to 50%. So probably are going to want to go with Precision into Dual Wield Spec. Precision increases the chance to hit with melee weapons by 1%. So why is Precision important? When you are dual wielding with any class, your accuracy goes way down because you're fighting with 2 weapons. So you're not going to be landing a lot of hits. But you take Precision, get an extra 5% chance to get those hits off. And then Dual Wield Spec increases that efficiency even that much more. So you're seeing like a lot of these talents are just there to like increase your damage output. They're not really there to like give you strong openers. They're not there to like increase your stealth level. You're basically playing a leather warrior with this spec. So it's really, really strong for like when you're already out in the thick of it and having to fight. Let's say, so Dagger Spec just increases your critical strike. This increases your damage done. Then we have Mace Spec, increases your skill with maces by up to 5 and gives you a 1% chance to stun your target for 3 seconds with a mace. So it does not give you any kind of damage output increase, it just gives you a chance to stun. Blade Flurry, really, really strong. Increases your attack speed by 20%. In addition, attack strike an additional nearby opponent. Lasts 15 seconds. Really, really strong ability. And leads into Weapon Expertise. Has 2 ranks. Increases your skill with sword, fist, and dagger weapons by up to 6%. So, really good when you're fighting things that are higher level than you. But once you get to max level, you're not really going to need that much, except in like maybe raid encounters. Because those bosses are going to be higher level than the level cap. So you want to keep that in mind. Sword Spec gives you 1% chance to get an extra attack on the same target after dealing damage with your sword. And that's with like strikes, and that's with just with regular auto attacks. Very, very strong. Especially if you pair that with, God, what was it? It was a trinket drops in Black Rock Depths. Yeah, a trinket that drops in Black Rock Depths that also gives you an additional swing with a random proc chance. So if you take that with that, like you have an opportunity to just swing all out and just get like 2 extra attacks just by attacking. The damage output is insane with it. Fist Weapon Spec increases your chance to get a critical strike with fist weapons by up to 5%. So this, just like the Dagger Spec, it's just an extra 5% weapon crit chance. Weapon Expertise increases your skill with sword, fist, and dagger. Oh, we already talked about that. Aggression increases the damage of your Sinister Strike and Eviscerate abilities by up to 6%. So that's decent, more damage output. And then we have Adrenaline Rush. Increases your energy regeneration rate by 100% for 15 seconds. This is why we play combat. So you get down to Adrenaline Rush and you just go ham. So if we're playing combat, getting down to here is 31 points that you need to put in. So after that, we have what, like 20 more points that we get to play with. Well, actually, let me think about that. Level 60 minus 10 because talent points start at 10. So you only get really like 50 points to play with. 50 talent points, yeah. If my math is right there. So if you take 31 points here, that only gives you 19 more points to play with. Is that right? Yeah, because you need to put 31 points here. It gives you 19 more points to play with. So you could come over here and put those points into your stealth abilities, increasing your stealth. Or you can go over into assassination and get an additional additional damage from Eviscerate You can get remorseless attacks, malice. That's the one I was looking for. Increase critical strike chance by up to 5%. So you can take that. And you can also get down into the second tier, but you won't be able to get down into the third tier, I believe. So you can get improved slice and dice. Improved slice and dice is good. Murder increases all damage caused against humanoid, giant, beast, and dragonkin targets by up to 2%. And Ruthlessness gives your finishing moves a 20% chance to add a combo point to your target. So that's good too for keeping the damage chain rolling. So for like maximum damage output, you're probably looking at going combat and the rest of the points into assassination. But for just survivability and utility, you might want to take some points into subtlety just to make your stealth a little bit better. But again, that's up to you once you get to that point. But that's also like where I'm going to be looking to put my points once I respec later on in the game. But right now, my main goal is just surviving to 60. We can worry about actually playing with combo points and talent points later, after we've actually made it to cap. And that's suggesting that we even do. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, so we have been at it for about 40 minutes now. We have our quests. Let me take a quick look around real quick, make sure I'm not missing any quests. Because I would not like to go out without being fully armed. Okay, it doesn't have anything good for me. Let's just take... Oh, there's a quest right there. Let's see what he wants me to do. Mercenaries. That is the quest to go kill a bunch of elite ogres. We will not be doing that. Elites is not where it's at for me. Elites is how you get your ass killed. Okay, yeah, I believe this is just the herbalist and the alchemist house. I was right. Okay, so let's come over this way. There's nothing in here waiting for me. Tailoring supplies. Yeah, nothing here. And down here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, so I think I do have all of the quests that I need. What's this right here? Wanted Choksul. That's one of the lead ogres in that area. I would really like to get a ring, but I'll find a better way to get a ring that doesn't involve me going balls deep into an elite ogre camp. Oh, how well you're going to find more people for Choksul when we can't party. Okay, well, he might not be a hardcore character. Anyways, so next episode we're going to be going after the quests here in Loch Modan. We're gonna go beat up some trogs and have a jolly old time. So until next time, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you later.